Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My channel name is College Football Frenzy and today I'm going to be talking about the Iowa football schedule for 2020. Iowa last year went 10-3 with close losses to Michigan, Penn State, and Wisconsin. Two of those losses coming on the road, only one at home against Penn State. The Hawkeyes had a pretty good season last year. In my opinion, a big improvement from 2018. It was a great season for them. They beat USC in their bowl game. They had some decent wins like beating Minnesota, and all their losses were close. I think they were really talented last year, had a fantastic defense. Their offense wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. So they had a pretty good season last year. With that being said, I definitely think they might take a step back this year. You look at who they're losing, in my opinion, the three best players are leaving. The three best players for Iowa last year, they're all leaving. Nate Stanley, the veteran quarterback, he's going to be gone. Tristan Wirfs on the offensive line, he's going to be gone. And most notably, AJ Espinosa, he's going to be gone. All those guys leaving, those are three guys that really helped the Hawkeyes succeed last year. I think it's going to hurt them. So I'm going to break down the schedule, get into it right away, and give an overall record prediction at the end of the video. Number 1, Northern Iowa. If this was a basketball game, I might say this could go either way. It would be a great game if it was a basketball game, but it's not. I'll take Iowa in this one in a blowout. 2, Iowa State. Iowa State last year gave Iowa a big challenge. I think it was a 1-point game overall, and that was at Iowa State. So this upcoming season, I'm looking at Iowa State. I think they're going to improve talent-wise, but, personally, I think at Kinnick, that's a really tough place to play. I think it's close. It's a rivalry game. And although Iowa State roster-wise may have the better team, I just feel like because it's a home game for Iowa, a rivalry game, I think they win this one in a close one. So I'm taking the Hawkeyes here. 3, at Minnesota. This is going to be their first loss. You look at Minnesota. They're not losing much. Rashad Bateman at the wide receiver core. He's coming back. Muhammad Ibrahim at running back. He's going to be staying. And most notably, Tanner Morgan at quarterback. He's staying. PJ Fleck is going to be the head coach again. So overall, they look like they're going to be a very good football team, and I expect Minnesota to be very good. It's a tough place to play at Minnesota. I think Iowa, the main reason why they won last year was because of that home field advantage. This upcoming season on the road, I don't think they're going to beat Minnesota. 4, Northern Illinois University. They better take them seriously because this school has been known to slay Big Ten teams. It's been a lot of Big Ten teams. But I'll take Iowa here. They have the better football team, but they better take them seriously. 5, Michigan State. Total dumpster fire for Michigan State right now. I have to put it that way. Losing Mark D'Antonio, that hurts quite a lot. Just really overall, I don't think the offense is good. Recruiting class is average. They might get sanctions. Sparty is just not in a good place right now. I'll take the Hawkeyes. It's a home game for them too. 6, Ohio State. Ohio State, in my opinion, just outclasses Iowa in everything in this game. You look at their defense, I think Ohio State's is just as good, if not better. Their offense, clearly better. Quarterback play, running back, wide receiver core, that's all better. Their coaching staff, in my opinion, is better, and it's in the horseshoe. Last time these two played, I believe it was when Iowa blew out Ohio State, but a lot of things have changed since then. I'll take the Buckeyes here, and I don't think it's going to be very close. 7, at Penn State. Kind of similar thing with Ohio State. It's at Happy Valley. Penn State's better on defense. They're better, in my opinion, on offense, and they have a better coaching staff. I'll take the Nittany Lions here. They're just a better team overall. 8, Northwestern. People are saying Northwestern's going to improve after a terribly disappointing season last year. I don't buy it. I think they might have 1 or 2 more wins, but I don't think they're going to be bowl eligible next year. I really don't. I think Iowa wins this one pretty easily. 9, bye week. Pretty good time to have your bye week. 10, at Illinois. In my opinion, this is a 50-50 game. It really is, because it's at Illinois, not necessarily an easy place to play. The Hawkeyes, in my opinion, might be a little bit more talented, but Illinois is definitely improving. In a few years, they're definitely going to be a contender to win the West. So in my opinion, really, it could go, it really could go either way, but I would favor Iowa in this one. 11, Nebraska, rivalry game, going to be close like it was last year. It came down to the end last year. Iowa, I believe, won on a game-winning field goal. So it's going to be close again, in my opinion, but it's at Kinnick. Nebraska might improve a little bit, but it's just a tough place to play. I think Iowa gets it done. 12 at Purdue. Another 50-50 ball game, in my opinion, like Illinois. Purdue should be better next year, and it's at Purdue, a tough place to play, in my opinion. At least I've felt that way as a Buckeye fan. The Buckeyes have not had great luck at Purdue, but it's not really an easy place to play at. I think it's a 50-50 ball game. 13, Wisconsin. All right, big game. At this point, I don't have Iowa losing at Kinnick. I have them losing to Ohio State, Penn State, Minnesota, and I think they split the Illinois-Purdue games, but those are all away games, so I don't have them losing at Kinnick yet. Now, you look at Wisconsin, I think their defense is the best in the Big Ten next year. That's going to help a lot, whereas Iowa's, I don't think is going to be as good as Wisconsin's. You look at the offenses. Despite losing Jonathan Taylor, I still feel like Jack Cohen and the weapons they have is a little bit better than what Iowa has. So I understand it's in Kinnick. I think it'll be very close. I think both schools have taken a step back from last year, but overall, Wisconsin has taken less of a step back. I think they're still going to be competing for a possible spot in the Big Ten championship game at this point. I'm going to take the Badgers here. So overall, I have them at 7-5. I have them losing Ohio State, Penn State, Minnesota, and Wisconsin, and splitting Illinois and Purdue. So only one loss at home. Listen, I think Iowa has potential to be good again in the future. Just right now, they don't look great roster-wise. I think that's going to hurt them. Their schedule is not favorable. This will get them to an average bowl. They're starting in the top 25, but I don't think right now they're in a great position. So I have the Hawkeyes finishing at 7-5. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you for joining in. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and check out all my other videos.